Howdy! Welcome to the Rhinestone Roper Ranch. I'm glad you're back. We're going to be working on the MerryGoRound today, the one-handed merry-go-round with a long rope. Before we get started, go ahead and subscribe and press that little bell there. I'd appreciate it. One thing I do want to say for you guys and gals who are learning trick roping, I know you're getting discouraged at times. I know that because trick roping's hard, but if it were easy, everyone would do it. And everyone doesn't do it. There aren't many ropers around. That's why it's hard to learn. It's hard to find someone who can teach you. But the upside is not many people do it, so other people are still excited to see a trick roper. And you don't have to be the best trick roper in the world to entertain an audience. So one thing I'd like you to do, if you're worried about all the tricks there are out there for you to still learn, forget about those. When you're doing the 5 tricks you know, or the 3 tricks, or the 1 trick you know for a group of people, you forget about all that stuff you don't know. Get that stuff out of your mind. Part of what holds us back is the conversation that is constantly going on in our head. And if you're doing your tricks and you're thinking, oh, these people think I'm good, but I'm not, because there's a whole bunch of tricks I don't know. If you're thinking that, you're shooting yourself in the foot. Forget about it. Just do what you can do. You know, the people that are watching you perform at the museum or at your county fair or at the school, you're the only trick roper that's there. There aren't many trick ropers, so these people may have never seen another trick roper, ever. You're the best guy they've ever seen, or the best gal they've ever seen. Just food for thought. Okay, let's work on the merry-go-round, also called the flat-around. I'm building up some kinks the opposite way of my rope right now. I'm going to bring this down into flat loop. Now I've got some kinks to work with. This is the trick. It's merry-go-round with a flat around. Now the merry-go-round, especially if you're working with a long rope, is going to put kinks in your rope real quick. Every time you take that loop around your body, it takes 3 turns to do that. So for every time around your body, that's 3 twists in your rope. That means you can only do it a couple times, and then you got to change tricks. You got to get in that loop or something to take those twists out. Or you can build some twists up in the opposite direction. I like to start out with a butterfly. Then if I pause right here and build this loop up, build it up, I'm putting twists in the opposite direction. I'm going to take it down into my flat around. Now typically I like to let this loop build a little bit right here, so when it's absorbed all the twist it's going to, I can step in and do a wedding ring. If you're doing this trick with a 15-foot rope, you can twist it in your hand to keep the twists out. If you're doing it with a long rope, then you can't untwist those twists as you go, so you're going to have to change tricks. Either way, here's how to do the trick. We're working with a, I'm right-handed, I'm working with a counterclockwise spin. I'm going to set this up, get it going good, have about 15 feet of rope out. I want a nice, not a huge loop, but I want a nice medium-sized loop to work with out here. And the key to doing this trick is like almost every trick with a rope, and that is you want the Honda in exactly the same place every single time. If you do it the same every time, it has a feel to it, and you can talk while you're doing the trick, or observe your audience and make sure no one's getting in your way, and that trick will still succeed because it's the same every time. So we're taking around a circle here. When this spoke and Honda come close to my body here, that's when I'm going to make the transition and come behind my back with that spoke. I'm going to come around here, right here. I start behind my back. When the loop is right behind my back, the spoke is way out there. It's almost like I'm trying to do a rollover on my butt. We don't actually want it to touch ourselves because it's going a little bit too fast for that. Starts right here, come around. Then we come to this side. The Honda comes back close to us. So the Honda's close to us here. We bring it around, the Honda's close to us here. You make one more circle and you come out over here. That's 3 turns. 1, 2, 3, 1. I'm not sure how to count it, but it's 3. You can take a look at the video, count it for yourself. Come around here, take it around here. You want to take it around here the same way every time, and just the fact that you're bringing it over here speeds it up just a little bit, and that's what you want to keep that loop open. You're not actually trying to make a circle back here. I could start this with just a flat loop about the right size and practice this trick. I want to be able to do it several times for you, so I'm going to start with a butterfly, build up some counter twists in it, take it down into a flat loop, and then take it around in the merry-go-round. That's about the right size. So I come around here, it's kind of spinning underneath my elbow and then reaching out to complete the circle. Okay, here we go. Reach out. Underneath the elbow and reach out. Don't be in a hurry to get it away from your right side. You watch it go out of your sight on the left side, then turn your focus over here. See it coming around? It's coming underneath your elbow right here, and then to reach out. All this motion right here feels like it's just kind of stopped here on your roping side. It's not, but since you come back here to look for it, you can see it, you're doing all this right here. Don't be in a hurry to push it on across. This is my version of a 15-foot rope. I think it's a little longer than that, maybe 16 or 17. But it's a poly rope I like to work with. Every turn of this, I'm twisting this between my thumb and forefinger. Bring it over here. You see it speeds up right there. Speeds up a little right there. I pull it around, it kind of speeds it up. Not a lot of wrist action. If you get the timing right here, you're not doing a lot of this. It's mostly just twisting it with this 15-foot rope. When you bring it around right here, you can see that instead of wrist action making a circle, Just the fact that it's right here coming a circle and I pull it around the outside of that circle tends to speed it up. Give it time to come underneath this elbow and reach out. Underneath the elbow and reach out. You can tell as it comes around, I'm leaning forward to give it more space behind me. Well, that is the one-handed merry-go-round with a long rope and with a 15-foot rope. Have fun with your ropes. I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate your comments. If you have any questions, have any troubles, make me a short video. If you're having trouble, maybe we can spot and discuss something you might do to change it. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Check out these other videos. I appreciate you being here.